Hello everyone, welcome back to Tartan Samurai Gaming. Now, on to part 2 of our Ultimate Doom 100% all kills, all secrets walkthrough, Shores of Hell. And of course we are playing Ultra Violence. Here we go. So the first part of this level, really, your main focus is just to survive until you can get a decent weapon. So we want to take out these guys, collect the clips. And there's a few more around here. But we're only dealing with zombie men now, so it's not hard. Blue key there. And you can hear there are imps downstairs, but we'll get to them shortly. Be careful when you go through this red gate. Make sure you don't stop in the middle, because that will cause damage if you do. So here, take care of these fellas. And try and take out the shotgunner. Oh, thank you, Mr. Imp. Right, the Imp gave us an assist there, so we can get our shotgun and start blasting properly. Leave that health pack for now. Might need it later. You can see, even though this is only the first level of the second episode, they are upping the enemy count quite considerably compared to episode 1. Now, several switches here. 1, 2, and 3. Very important you flick all of them. Our first secret back here, it gives us a red key. But I'm heading back this way for a minute. Got a very nice surprise waiting for us back here. There is now a teleporter and our very first Cacodemon. Now what might happen here, you can hear there's a bit of infighting, and the Pinky might follow, take him out. Take out the shotgunners. Oh, the Pinkies did the job for us, lovely. Right, saved a bit of time there, and our reward is the plasma gun. So that's the thing, but getting this secret seriously impacts your playthrough of this entire episode, because it just makes things so much easier if you've got the plasma gun from level 1 onwards. You know, if you don't know that secret, you won't get the plasma gun until maybe 3 or 4 levels into the episode. So it's just a nice early pick-me-up, and it's a good reward just for exploration. So, yep. Now, next secret. We've done this one. I'll just get that medikit, because we're not coming back here. You can see there are various Pinkies upstairs. You can bring them down to your level, but it's better just to pick them off from afar. It's just safer. And we've got enough ammo anyway. One more clean shot should do it. Oh dear, I'm wasting ammo now. Come on, you. There we go. He's just annoying me now. Now this takes us to our next secret, which is just a load of health. And a couple of final Pinkies to deal with. Right, out we go. So this is the wall that we lowered a minute ago. Blue door. Now that teleporter will take us elsewhere, but first let's go through the red door. Get the auto mapper, which will make it a bit easier to see our way through the rest of this level. And there's a mega armor, which will also make things a bit easier. And some health. You will take damage here the time it takes the door to open. Can't really do much about that, unfortunately. So, that cleared. Let's see. You see there's a whole section there we haven't explored yet, but we'll get to that in a minute. So, blue door. So if you didn't find the plasma gun earlier, this is the first time you'll encounter a cacodemon in the game. Not that difficult, to be honest. I mean, if you use a plasma gun, you can just shred him, but I prefer a more subtle approach. Now, there is a teleport switch there, so to open that up, I think we have to go up here. Yes. There we go. Yeah, as you can see, plasma gun makes short work of him. Right, but we've missed an enemy. I'm guessing probably behind the exit. There it is. Yes. So, 54 monsters, 4 secrets. Section 1 is clear. 100% all the way. Okay. So, next up, the containment area. This level is fun. We get to have some fun with the Berserk pack here in a minute. Really do with a chain gun here. We'll take care of that in a minute, of course, as well. Right, let's get some shotgun ammo. There we go. Right, there's the Berserk pack. And remember, once you get a Berserk pack, it's good for the rest of the level, so... These imps have an annoying habit, though, of not going down in one shot like they're supposed to. Yeah, so that's a good idea. Just wait for them to come round the corner, then ambush them. Punch them in the face. Like so. So we're taking a bit of damage here, but I think it's worth it for some imp jibbing. But the Berserk pack really comes into its own when you're going up against pinky demons, because they just walk right into it. Sure there's at least a couple of imps in here. There we go. I knew there was another one in there somewhere. Yeah, you can hear the imps kind of quietly snarling in the corners. Get that armor now, since I did take a bit of a kicking earlier. I got a little bit too handy with the Berserk pack before, and yeah, ended up taking a bit of damage as a result. But it's okay. These imps are being a bit stubborn today. Those guys would usually go down in one shot, but yeah, they were taking 2 today for some reason. Now, there is a secret in this area, if I can remember where it is. I think it's round here. Yes, it's over here. First of all, I think there might be an imp or 2 in here. Nope. Okay. So that's our first secret. And Now, there is no more snarling or scraping sounds. I think that means we've got everybody in this area. So we can move on. 31 out of 115. So we're still a bit of a way to go, but we're getting there. So this is our next step, opening up the second part of the level here. Help to finish him off there. Now, next secret incoming. Drop down here. And in here. Don't forget this little side area with some more health in it. And some ammo. And a whole lot of health pickups. And that brings us out back down here. But we don't want to go here just yet. We want to head back up those stairs. I could hear an imp somewhere. There we go. Got him. Yep, they love to hide around these corners. Okay. Next up, let's get this yellow key. Now this is a little kind of floor puzzle. So basically, as you step forward, the floor will rise up in front of you. And we've got the yellow key, and then we can follow this pathway back out as well. Quite a lot of secrets on this level. Armor would be good. So there's the exit, but we're not going there for quite a while yet. So this is one of these levels you can skim through pretty quickly if you want to, but I'd rather take my time and explore it fully because it's worth it. Again, there's another weapon you can pick up earlier here if you're smart. Now, here, chance to get another plasma gun if you missed it in the first level. That's our next secret tagged. So, crushing ceilings here, so be careful. Now what you can do is just let the enemies come towards you, and if you're lucky, the crusher will do the work for you. Like so. Now we run in here, and this is our next secret. Once we get the chainsaw, the lights come on, but we do have some lost souls to contend with. Try and get them all on one side of you. Makes it a little easier. You'll still take damage, but hopefully it's manageable. Now we'll switch to the shotgun. Okay. So make sure your timing's right to get out of the way here. Now again, let these imps come towards you, and the crusher will do its thing. Hopefully. Now step into this area here. And that opens up, but it only opens once, so you've got to be careful to make sure you get it. Sure, I remember there being a secret down here, but maybe I was wrong. Anyway, take this blue door in the meantime. Then we can open up this blue door, which gives us the red key. So we now have all our keys. But we still have some secrets to look after. So let's get on that. So the next thing we want to do is a couple of yellow doors we want to get to. Oh, it's a whole imp fan club waiting for me down there. Okay, that's all cleared out. Next, oh, right, off you go, son. You two. Anybody else? Any more takers? So now, go in here. This is another secret waiting to be had. Take out the enemies first. Then flick the switches from left to right. You'll notice a number of doors have opened. We want to get that rocket launcher. That's the secret. Don't fire it though, because you'll eradicate yourself if you do. So a number of doors open, but it's actually just the rocket launcher. Oh no, the other boxes are secrets as well. I do apologise. But you want to get the rocket launcher first, or the other doors will close up and then you won't be able to access the other secrets. Now we have a backpack, which means we can now go back and collect that ammo. But what is the point in having so many bullets if we've only got a pistol? Well, funny you should ask, because I've got a remedy for that. So, yeah, you see there's another yellow door on the map. That's where we're headed next. So in here, there's a chain gun. Once we take care of the enemies. Now make sure you don't fall in that green pit, because once you go in there, there's no getting out again. It's game over. Generally, pits that say poison on them are like no-go areas, because once you're in, you can't get out. However, you can completely deactivate the pit in order to get the chain gun. Just have a quick scoot round here, make sure I've not missed anything. Right, good. Okay. 9 out of 12, so we've got 3 secrets left, and I remember exactly where they are. So, off we go. Down here. Yes, it's over here. So those blue panels, for some reason, do damage if you stand on them, so don't. Okay. Now once we get to the final one, you notice there's a little gap there. That is where our next load of secrets is going to be. So there's one secret. There's another. Good thing we got the chain gun before we came here. Okay. And our next one. fun. Yep, don't forget the auto mapper. That's the secret that a lot of people usually miss, because it's kind of tucked away. Right, so we've just got a few more enemies to deal with, then we're good. Now, we've still got 6 enemies to get, so we're not quite done yet. There's one of them. There's another one. We can get that extra ammo now that we've got the backpack. You can see there's an area over here I haven't checked out yet, so we'll take care of that now. I believe that's everything. There's one enemy we haven't got yet. Damn. I'll bet he's in that crate maze. It's always where they're hiding. Right, back we go. I promised 100% kills, and that is what I'm going to give you. Have a quick scout down here, make sure I've not missed anything. Right, okay, nothing here. Yep, must be in that crate maze. So we're going to listen for the scratching and growling sounds. That will tell us if we're getting close. Right, not here. Okay, it must be in the other area. This is where it gets a little bit tedious. It'll be hidden away in one of these little nooks here that we've not checked. So, is there anywhere I haven't actually been yet around here? Oh, wait a minute, I remember what it is. There is a really annoying enemy placement here. Down here, there's a single lost soul in the acid. Just to really annoy you. and to cost you some health as well. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's the annoying. It probably takes the award for most irritating enemy placement in the game, because there's just no need for it to be there other than to mess up your 100%. Okay, so we've got 100%. So let's get out of here. Just grab that medikit so I can get 100% health. There we go. And off we go. Right, containment area done. 100% all the way. Now onto the refinery, which surprisingly enough isn't very refined. These cacodemons up here, it's simpler just to rocket them from distance just to save time and effort. As you can see, we've got a few nasties in there that are trying to ruin our day. Seems like there's a bit of infighting going on in there. Good. There's a room down here we want to clean out before we worry about that. Take advantage of my visibility here. Now, the PlayStation version of Doom actually allows you to pick up a BFG in this level, but no such luck here, unfortunately. How did that not take him out? Oh, damn, I didn't need to pick up that rad suit. Okay. This could be a tricky one. Ah, there's some health. Good. Okay, we've managed to weather that storm, just. Come out of it slightly better armed. Don't forget the rockets and that little nuke there. Now that's actually the exit room, but we'll just clean these guys out now just to save time later. Here, unfortunately, because I used the rad suit too early, there was no option but to take damage here. We'll just run across. Now, there's a series of secrets here that we want to trigger. So first of all, get the armor. Now, back out here. Head into this room here. Make sure you get the pickups and whatever that are around here. Take out anybody that tries to come in and harass you. I didn't get the box of shells, I'll get that now. Okay. Now here, there's a doorway on this wall, there it is. That's one secret. This is our second secret. And then over here is the third secret. So that's 3 secrets in quick succession. And that's half of the secrets in the entire level. So our objective here is to get the blue key. To do that, we've got to go over here. Baron was kind enough to clean out his quarters for us before we cleaned him out. Okay. You see up there, there is another secret. To get to it, we're going to go down here. Now, don't forget to take out the pinky around here. Another enemy that's easily missed because you don't trigger him unless you actually go around that corner. Okay. Now here, drop down and quickly run over so you don't take damage. Plasma gun. And another secret. So that's 4 of the 6 secrets now. And we've got the blue key, so back we go. Okay. Now we're about to go into a very dark area here. Apologies for anyone who's afraid of the dark. Key here is just to sequentially move down each corridor and make sure you take out enemies as you see them, and also grab pickups as you see them as well. I triggered an imp there, thankfully easily dealt with. The lighting here is obviously set up to intimidate you, but it's actually not that difficult as long as you keep your discipline and follow a set pattern to go through the area. Strafing helps a lot because you can just size up what's right in front of you and get out the way if you have to. Okay, that's good. Right, I think we've covered everything there. So, now on to here. This is our next secret. Also necessary to come in here in order to get 100% kills because of that Spectre that's hiding somewhere. There he is. Again, you'll take damage, can't really be helped unless you were smart enough to get the rad suit before going in there, which I wasn't. So that's all the secrets. Just a couple of enemies now. And refinery is finished. That was pretty straightforward, wasn't it? Okay. Next up, the Deimos Lab. This is where things get tricky. Okay, so right from the off here, we have a secret. Gives us some much needed ammo and health if you're in trouble. Then we take the teleporter. As always with imps, where possible, try and engage them at point blank range so you can hopefully take them down in one shot. Oh, Pinky's on a mission here. Might do us a favour. So again, wait for the imp to come, and then engage at close range. My money would have been on the Pinky winning that fight, but I guess not. Right, wait for these two mugs to come in close. There we go. Now, for our next secret. Which is one of the easiest secrets in the entire game. Let's go up here. And off to the side here. Just touch that pillar. And get behind here for some cover. If we're lucky, we'll get some infighting going on there. There's always one lost soul that has to be difficult. Right, that's that dealt with. Now make sure you go into the tunnel to activate the secret. So, that's 2 of our secrets down, and 15 of our enemies. Not a massive enemy count on this level, but they're concentrated in a few really busy areas, so you've got to be aware of that. So next up, I'll just take a little dash over here. And we've got some lost souls and a cackle demon. Now here, you've got to be careful. The lost souls will try and fly over your head and then attack you from behind. Don't let them get behind you. There we go. So that's cleared out. And our reward is a Berserk Pack. Now, if we run round this way, we'll take a little damage, but it's worth it. Because now we can take these 2 out. And over here, we have now opened up a secret. So activate your invincibility. Get ready to punch out. And as these guys come in, just stay in the corner and punch them out one by one. You'll take a bit of damage here and there, but don't worry about it. We're going to get some help in a minute. 2 more by the looks of it. Okay, I think that's all of them. So, get the health, get the armor, get the health again. Now, picking up that radiation suit will allow you to see where everything is. Making collections just a little bit easier. There we go. That's all the bonuses. And that is 4 of our 10 secrets now covered. And our next secret is just here. Shift down to the pistol. Shoot this wall and then run in. Once again, the invisibility will help us with the plethora of bad guys coming our way. There's still a couple of stragglers in here. Got them. That's our escape route opened up. So the next thing we want to do is head round here. And a little bit of foreshadowing. Oh look, it's a baron. And... oh look, it's a baron again! It was a baron. Right. And now, up here. Flick the switch. Get the key. Watch out for the falling platforms. And the Cacodemon, just chain gun him. Takes a while, but that's the safest way to do it without getting hit. A couple of health packs there that we don't need. Now, careful going across this little walkway. The zigzag pattern does sometimes throw you off. You'll notice this is where we got the Berserk pack earlier. I'm going to go back now to that blue area, now that we've got the key. Now we are about to get jumped by a load of imps. Oh, wait a minute. No, not that way. This way. There's the aforementioned load of imps. Ah, one of them got in a cheap shot there. Okay. It's probably a bit over the top, but well. Right. Now, we have a baron in here waiting for us, but we don't actually have to fight him. So get him to follow you over here. Take these two out. And hopefully the baron's daft enough to walk into the crusher. Yes, he is. Come on, you idiot. Come through. You know you want to. Come on. Just keep him in the crusher just by strafing around. Ah, got a shot on me, but it's all right. Takes a while, but it will crush him eventually. There we go. Now we can grab the yellow key and get out of here. So we got 5 secrets still to get. Our first one, down here. So first of all, unleash the monsters, run back up to the stairwell. Takes care of that. Now, get those. Now we can't. This door here is our next secret. So you see that barrel there? You want to shoot that, and then just run across and mega armor. Next up, drop down here. That's our next secret. Couple of health packs, which we don't need. And our next one is here. The secrets are coming thick and fast here. Only 2 left. And they're both pretty easy to get. Back up the stairs. So the next part gets a bit manic. It's important to kind of just keep your head here and not panic. Easier said than done with Doom sometimes, but yeah. So anyway, before that, we've got another secret to deal with. One of these panels will open. Which one is it? There we go. Plasma gun. Now this teleporter is going to take us into quite a dangerous area, so I'm going to get the plasma gun ready. And just let rip on that guy. And his pinky friend. There we go. Now, shotgun at the ready. There's a few assorted nasties waiting for us down here. Make sure you flick these switches as you descend the staircase, that way you'll be able to get back up. If you need to beat a hasty retreat like so. There's an assortment of villainy down here waiting for us. Couple of barons there, but thankfully they've been kind enough to clump themselves together, which will make taking them out a bit easier. Oops. There he is. Come here, you. And he's down. Now these little rooms here, I think there might be an imp or two hiding inside, so let's just... Basically allows you to get out of here if you want to, but it's not really necessary because where we're actually going is over here. Take this guy down. Now, a lava pit that we can't cross. What do? Well, actually what we do, go here, flick that switch and that raises the bridge. This lift back, and you see now we can cross. Now be careful, there's going to be nasties on the exit, and before we leave the level, head back over and get your final secret. There we go, all monsters, all secrets, Deimos Lab is down. Next up, the command center. Now this also gives us a chance to access the secret level. As you can see, we're under pressure here right from the get-go. That's alright, we can handle it. Now I'm going to go up here and take care of these pinkies first. You can take them out from downstairs as well, but it will cost you more ammo because you're further away, obviously. So, now with that done, got to get our first couple of secrets. 2 imp closets here. That's the first one. And the second one runs parallel to it over here. Right, 2 secrets down, 8 to go. Now we can go back upstairs. Oh, I heard a monster. Good night. Now in here, there's like a chance to get a dessert pack, which is always handy if you have to save ammo. Don't recommend trying to punch out the cacodemons though, because that's a bit of a it will cause you a bit of strife, let's say. Oh. Let's see what's down here now. So, a few imps to deal with here, as you can see. Nothing we can't handle. That's where we've just came from. It's a bit of a meandering level, this one. It's quite long and quite a lot of monsters in it, but it's okay. It's good because it allows you to access the secret level, which is a lot more fun, to be honest. Now that switch has opened up this secret over here. No it hasn't, not yet. Sorry, my mistake. Leave that. There, here we are. It's this secret here. So basically this is a false wall with a teleporter. But once you take the teleporter, there's a whole lot of lost souls here that we want to take out. Now, some of them will teleport, so go back here and get ready for them to come through after you. Yeah, there he goes. Where'd he go? Right, I think that's all of them. And this is the exit to the secret level. But we're not taking it yet because we've still got quite a lot of work to do in the level itself. Yeah, there's some sort of weird damage thing going on there. I don't know what it is, but if you step in that little alcove, you get hurt. Yeah, this staircase here has got another secret. So head up to the top. And you hear the door open, head back down. Take care of the monsters. And there's your secret. Now, grab that, and up we go. We want to go through here, because we're going to have to run through some acid here. I gone the wrong way? Yes, I have. Hang on. Right, here we are. Oh, that was a shotgunner. Oh dear. Yep, so there's a Baron up there, so we'll just rocket him into oblivion. Uh-oh. Bad move. Thankfully, I can bring them back up here and fight them on my terms. Bring them back into the light. Can also punch them out because we do have a berserk. I think there might still be some bad guys over there, but we'll deal with them later. For now, let's check we've got everything in here. Yep, that's all covered. So this would be the regular exit, but we're not taking that because we want to go for the secret exit. Back this way. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a mad dash back across the slime here. But that's okay, as long as I'm lined up, do it nice and quick. It'll take a little damage, but not too much. That's what I was looking for. Takes care of that. As you can see, quite a few enemies out there. So best to do a sort of a dual-pronged approach here, take out the two sides and then head round to the middle. And as you can see, there's some more gunners in the middle there. That's all of them. Now, what I want to do next, with that out the way, we can now access the middle door. That cell pack that's down there. Then we're going to head round here and get the teleporter, which takes us back to the start of the level. So we're going to have to do a little bit more messing about to get that plasma gun. But first we'll do a bit of cleanup around here. We haven't been into this main room yet. As you can see, there are a few surprises in store. I think that's everybody. Oh, Caco Demon. Right, up you come. Come on. Another one over here. Right, come on, come up to see me. Right, one more nasty surprise to contend with here. A dual Baron attack. But our reward for putting them down is the map, so it's worth it. Deal with them in a minute. We've been here already. I think. Yeah. We've only got 4 enemies left. Got to take a bit of damage here, unfortunately, in order to get back up here. How do I get that plasma gun? There's a switch or something that I've missed. What is it? Right, wait a minute. I've missed something here. I don't know what. Right, there's obviously a switch or something I've missed there, but it's not that important. I don't think the plasma gun counts as a secret anyway, so it's not a big deal. It's annoying, but it's not a deal breaker. So, I think there's some health in here. Yep, we'll take that. Take that as well. Now, where have we not been yet? Let's see. A couple of side paths here that we haven't taken yet. Right, that isn't a secret, but yeah, well, at least we've covered it. And there's another one over here, which I think might actually have an item for us. And then again, maybe not. Oh well, that's that. Okay, well those are covered. Right, I see where I haven't been yet. Yes, this secret here for the chainsaw. That is secret number 9. One left. You can see a couple of unexplored areas here. This will be the last of our enemy count, I think. Yep, that's it. That's all the enemies done. Oh, I remember now. And that switch... You see, that switch raises the bridge to get the plasma gun. Now I remember. Yeah. But we don't actually need the plasma gun in order to get the final secret, so it's okay. You can see there is a room over there that I've missed, so let's go get that. This is where all those zombie men were hiding earlier, so we'll just stock up on everything here. Ah, nice bit of ammo. Now, where is this final secret? Right, you know what? I've got enough health. I'm just going to make a run for it and get that plasma gun, because it's just going to annoy me if I don't. There we go. Now, what secret have I missed? Oh, I remember now. Right, actually. The secret exit has another secret behind it. Yeah, of course. Stupid me, how did I forget that? Grab that health while I'm here. Yeah. So, into the secret. Into the secondary secret door. And then... this is another secret. So there we go. 100% everything. And now on to Fortress of Mystery. This is a very, very simplistic level, to be honest, but I think it's not too bad. So it's basically just 2 rooms, Cacodemons and Barons, and what you want to try and do is get them to fight with each other as best you can by just running around. This is a Bruce Lee level, the art of fighting without fighting. Yeah. Oh, the infighting has begun. Here they come. See, people don't like this level because it's just 2 rooms, but I actually think it's kind of fun trying to run about between all the dodging projectiles and just find your route, and then snipe off whatever's left. It's a good test of your agility, I think. Oh dear. Right, you, down you go. There's the auto map, which doesn't really tell us much because there is very little to this level. Through here, I believe there is a box of rockets somewhere. There is. Right, done. So this is where we find the only secret in the level, which is the exit. So the exit to the secret level is a secret. So yeah, make of that what you will. We've got all 14 enemies are down. We've got all 3 keys, and we are done. So yeah, more of a distraction than a level really, but you know, I think it's okay. Anyway, on to Halls of the Damned. Ominous music sets the scene. And, yeah, quite an ominous level, this one. Again, fairly high monster count, fairly low secret count, so but it's an interesting concept, this level, because the whole thing, you can basically tackle it. There's basically like 3 keys you need to find, but the order you find them in is pretty much up to you, so you can see quite a large monster count, but you work through them fairly quickly. They start coming thick and fast. Now I'm going to tackle this part first. Because if you come in here, you get the night vision goggles, which makes the dark bit next door a lot easier. So now I can see where all these beasties are hiding. Demon here somewhere, I believe. There he is. I can hear him. Where is he? There he is. There's also a Baron in here that we'll deal with in a moment. There he is. I believe that's this area cleared out. Now on to the next one. If I can find the door, because even with the lights on, it's still hard to see where you're going here. Yep, so that's the closet they all emerged from, so we'll collect that. And now this door. Okay, I just unleashed something there. I don't like the sound of that. There's a plasma gun, that's nice though. Yeah, there's what was just unleashed. Now, there are some night vision goggles in here somewhere, but I can't for the life of me remember where they are. So there's the red key. Of course, there they are. Right after I've cleared out the entire room. Such is the way of Doom. Okay, got everything in here, I believe. So that's the dark bit of the level done, which in my opinion is the hardest bit. So that's done now. Now we move on to the lighter side of things. Go away. Okay, that's cleared out. But so that's both ends cleared out now. Thankfully there's some health here. There's also a couple of cacodemons. Oh, you. Down he goes. We'll deal with the rest of that in a minute. Not going to go in there just yet. Let's see. Actually, yeah, let's go in here. Because this will get us the yellow key, which we need, so... Shed some light on proceedings, shall we? They've gone outside. Yeah, once you get the yellow key, it opens up all these little antechambers. Right, that's all of them dealt with. There's just one more room that I haven't explored yet, which is this one. Okay, that's that dealt with. So the key here is to clean out one end of the room to give yourself a hold point. And then just pick off everything that comes near you. I use the trusty old shotgun. You might use the plasma gun if you've been more disciplined with your ammo than I have. So in order to get out of here, we need to flick this switch. Clear. So that's 2 of the free secrets uncovered. And now... So you're thinking, yay, exit. No. No, it's not. Watch what happens now. This is the ultimate troll maneuver. You think you're safe, but you're definitely not. You see now why I chose to save my plasma gun ammo. Yeah, that trick got so many people back in the day when this game first came out. They were like, what the? It's supposed to be the exit, it's supposed to be safe. Nope. You're never safe in Doom. Never. And there's our final secret. And the map. And that brings us back out here. But as you can probably tell, we've unleashed some more monsters on the level. Now I am going to go and grab that armor that was here before. Yep, there it is. It's the long road back now. And we've got some none too friendly people waiting for us. We've only got 6 monsters left. This shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. Uh-oh, is that a Baron? Yes, it is. Right, you're going to have to come up here. I am not fighting you down there. I'll fight you out here, though. I can get some space. There's one monster left, and I can hear it scurrying about somewhere in here. It's stuck on a door, wherever it is. Once again, scurrying about for one monster. It is mildly annoying. But it's definitely back here somewhere because it's not... I can't hear it when I'm over here. I can hear it now. Is it in here? There's a corner there I haven't been to. Maybe it's tucked in there. Nope, that's not it. There it is! Damn pinky. Right, gotcha. How did I not see that before? Anyway, job done. Halls of the Damned is clear. Now on to the spawning vats. So right from the beginning of this level, you are under pressure. If you do find yourself short of health, there's a medikit right there. But we'll save that for later. I'm sure we will need it at some point. Tricky little level, this one. Mostly just because of these really narrow corridors that make it extremely difficult to sidestep attacks. Him, but got rid of all my rockets as well. That dealt with. Now, a little secret passage here. No, that's not actually the main secret. The main secret is this red door, but no point going in there until we have the red key, because you're just going to get your feet burnt. And you're not actually going to get anywhere. Right. So back we go. There are no other secrets in this room. However... as you can see there's the exit, but can't go there yet. Got a bit to do first. Quite a bit to do. About 100 monsters to do. Okay, I grab that health before anything bad happens. Okay. This little control panel provides a good little bit of cover against the Cacodemon. Around here and get some ammo, get some health. I don't think there's any secrets in here. No. Okay. There are 2 spectres in there. The trick is don't go in the room until they're both down, because if you do, they'll try and flank you. That's just what they do. So anyway, that's that dealt with. Now on with the show. Right, so we don't have the yellow key yet, so we can forget about that. I think for now we just have to head back where we came. Just the one secret so far. I knew that would come in handy. And so it does. As you can see, there's a few pinkies down there. We want to take them all out before we... Well, take out as many as we can before we head down there, because we can get... It can get very crowded very quickly with these things if you're not careful. So try and draw as many of them up the staircase towards you as you can. But hopefully not too many at once. Uh-oh, I've gone down too far now, I'm locked in. Right, okay. We can't leave until all the pinkies are taken out. This is what I was talking about how quickly you can get crowded out here. This is something that Doom 2 was a lot easier to handle because of the super shotgun. You could almost one-shot these guys. Well, sometimes you could, it was kind of 50-50, but sometimes you could just one-shot them, but not so this time. Single shot barreled shotgun is not that effective. Right. Oh, there's a berserk pack. I will have some of that. There's our ticket out of here, but let's just see what else this room's got to offer first. Right, we can get back out now. So I'm going to go and open up this door first, see what's up here. Go away. Ooh, 200 armor, lovely. Shells. Health, which I don't actually need right now, but I will probably in a while. Right, that was a worthwhile detour. Now, back on the road. So, I imagine there's probably something nasty waiting for us round the corner here, so let's grab this. And let's see what awaits us out here. Yep, saw that coming a mile off. Let's punch out a barrel, because it's fun to do that. This is the only time you'll ever get away with it. Alright, little ammo saver that. Oh, took out both of them there. Lovely. There's a little overhead area here. But again, we can get these guys later, but it's... Never pass up a sniping opportunity in Doom. That's my advice, because it will just save you... Any enemy you can take out now, you don't have to take out later. And when you're dealing with 95 enemies in in a level, that's useful. I don't think that staircase was there before, was it? another secret, and there's the map, which will always a welcome addition because it makes finding the secrets a lot easier, especially when I forget where I'm going, which is quite often. So is there anything here we haven't explored yet? Nope, that's all been covered. So of course now we have the blue key. So we can go back to the blue door, which was back this way. Oh! That was clumsy. Careless of me. Right, I guess that's one that we're going to have to open up with a switch later on. Off you go. Only 3 of them. I expected more. Still, that'll do. Oops. No, need to get that shotgun. Common misconception is that upside down torso there or whatever is based on Mussolini. It's, well, it might be based on him, but it's not actually a photo of Mussolini's body, which is what was heavily rumoured for a number of years. Yeah, there's obviously a similarity there, but it's not actually like a digitised version of Mussolini's mutilated corpse. Just to be clear. Wait a minute, there was a yellow door around here, so I should probably head back to that. Yeah, down here. Was it here? Aye, yeah. There we go. That's a lot of imps for one room. Ten imps, one room. That sounds like a movie you definitely don't want to play a starring role in. Okay. Go away, you pest. Right. Right, that'll be the red key then. Some health. So that was the area that we were shooting at earlier. Some much needed health. Now there was another yellow door around here somewhere, I think. Right, so the exit is now open, but as you probably guessed by now, we're not taking the exit yet because we've still got 3 monsters and 4 secrets to find. lighting here is not especially helpful. I think that's that covered. So back we go. Well, we've got all the monsters. Oh, it's just a couple of secrets now. And one of them is back at the start of the level, so... Still not sure how to open that though. So that's one of the secrets, but where is the other one? You can just wander with the map on here because we know there's no monsters waiting for us anywhere, so that's handy. Oh, medikit, that's good. Right, there's another one there. Or is that the exit? That's probably the... Ah, no, that's the exit. So... There's a door in the first room. Or a wall, or a concealed something that we can't get to. And then there's... So... Why is that not opening? Damn it. There's obviously a switch I've missed somewhere. Wonder if I have to actually open the exit in order to open that. Let's try that. Oh, I know. There's that red door back there that I haven't used yet. Right. Aye, hold on. There was that second red door through the teleporter. So that must be it. Right. That's triggered a secret, and it's probably opened up the final secret as well, hopefully. So let's go back and see. Yep, there we go. Ah, right. Supercharge and cells. Excellent. Next up, just got to get to the exit, and then we're done. Okay, spawning vats are cleared. Next up, Tower of Babel. So this is the final level of the second episode. Right, first thing we need to do here, raise all of the platforms, because what we're going to do is dip in and out of each one, take out these lost souls as they appear. one. Lost Souls provided a handy meat shield there. Right, so we know where the Cyber Demon is. And we've got all the enemies. It's just him now. Therein lies the danger. Right. Let's take this. Let's... Cyber Demon, would you care to step outside? With a good volley there. He shouldn't be too far away now from the end. Right, I need to try and sneak behind him now to get that. To get that supercharge. There we go, lovely. I don't think he's going to take too many more hits. I think we've almost got him. There we go. So, that is the second episode of Ultimate Doom concluded. The Cyber Demon Lord that ruled the lost Deimos Base has been slain. Triumphant, but where are you? Clamber to the edge and look down to see the awful truth. We are floating above hell itself. And so begins... Well, actually, it wasn't the final chapter. They thought it was the final chapter at the time they made this, but then they decided to do a fourth episode after that. So, join us next time for episode 3, actually the penultimate episode of the Ultimate Doom, not the final episode. So, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, and in the meantime, thank you for watching Tartan Samurai Gaming. Please feel free to check out some of our other Doom videos and lots of other retro gaming content on the channel. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.